Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
The regular season is winding down, and the Knights would love nothing better than to pull a major region upset here tonight, while the Dragons look to secure their hold atop the region standings. Warren hosts Franklin in a girls' soccer matchup next on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Providing in-depth audio, video, and written coverage of high school and small college sports across Western Pennsylvania. The YDL Sports Network. If you love sports, this is the place to be.
A very pleasant Thursday evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to War Memorial Field in Warren as we're set for a District 10 girls soccer matchup as the Dragons will welcome in the Franklin Knights. This is the Casella pregame show. Fans are an essential part of any team. Visit Casella.com to join our team today. Casella, our people, your team. Tonight's game stream is powered by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection, oilcountrycrates.com. And this is the Warren Tire Center drive to the game. Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the game in comfort. Give them a call, 814-723-8050. Brian Hagberg, Cody Bupp with you in the AGI Industries Storage Containers broadcast booth. AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental. And, well, Cody, was a week ago. We were here doing the Warren boys against Oil City, and that ended up being kind of a lopsided matchup. And on paper, at least, it looks like we could be in store for another one of those games here tonight.
Yeah, Franklin, a much improved team a year ago. That's kind of the storyline of both teams, right? Talking to Coach Ordway, he's in year 3. They've continued to put together more and more wins, and we're going to celebrate the seniors again tonight, just as we did the boys did last night against Franklin. So exciting night, good crowd here, and another beautiful night in Warren, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. And certainly potential for a lot of goals to be scored again here tonight, especially for the Dragons. Standout goal scorer Mia Irwin comes in 35 goals already this season, over 150 in her career. What's really been the key to success for her to become such a prolific scorer?
Well, just looking down through that roster as well from 2 years ago when the Dragons in Ordway's first year did make a District 10 championship win and lost in the first round. A lot of these seniors and names we're going to call tonight were sophomores, and they were playing and contributing decent minutes. So, it's the maturation process, and then just watching warm-ups out there, seeing her and her sister and these other seniors take command, teaching these younger kids. You look at the Warren roster, the numbers are up, which is good. 5 seniors, 6 juniors, and you have 10 sophomores and freshmen.
Yeah.
And we're going to call some of those names tonight. And that was one of the things that Coach Ordway has talked to me throughout the year was, hey, here's a couple of the kids that we're looking for that are going to make impacts. Well, now it's time. Now these are the games as we get closer to the playoffs starting. We want to see those names and those players making plays.
And, we talked last week as that game went on, that you started seeing developing some of that versatility, again, getting some of those, depth players, some quality minutes in a varsity contest, as you mentioned, with playoffs right around the corner. This is a perfect opportunity to do that again here tonight. Get some of those depth players in, get some quality minutes. So in case something does happen, God forbid you lose somebody in a playoff match, you're not scrambling around going, oh my gosh, what do I have? Who do I plug in here?
Yeah, and that's the thing at the AAA level here. Right now you have Warren, you have Harbor Creek and Girard, kind of the top 3. Harbor Creek and Girard are in Region 7.
Yeah.
Warren is atop Region 6, and I think that's the main goal tonight. It's, hey, come in, send your seniors out on senior night in the right fashion, but also take care of business. So it sets up next Tuesday's match with Bradford to dethrone the champs.
And that should be a phenomenal contest there. I know it was a nail biter.
2 OT.
Yeah, when they played earlier. And, and again, when you look at the region standings at this point and how critical was it to get that first win for Warren a couple of weeks ago?
Well, not only that, it kind of propelled them. The game before that, they had taken care of business against Franklin. So that's kind of where this 4-game win streak started. But obviously that 2 overtime thriller is exciting, not only because it was Bradford and you're trying to dethrone them. That was Coach Ordway's conversation at the beginning of the year is, hey, we want to dethrone these guys. We want to be the region champs and then move on and take care of our team aspirations after that. But as we said, that's goal number 1. Dragons coming in on a nice 4-game win streak. Outside of the close overtime game with Bradford, they've been taking care of business.
Mm-hmm. And so you mentioned the wealth of experience and the seniors, which are going to be honored at halftime here tonight. And then you look on the other side to the Franklin roster. There's 2 seniors, 3 juniors, and then a whole lot of sophomores and freshmen. And so obviously this is a Knights team that's kind of almost where this Warren team was 2 years ago.
Yeah, they're rebuilding as you go through it. As I said, a year ago, 4-14-1. This year, 5-10. But a lot closer games outside of their shutout against Warren, where they lost 10-0. They've been not held into shutouts.
Yeah.
They've kept games closer. So I expect a ball game here tonight early on. And, for the Dragons, it's going to be establishing that midfield tempo, as Coach Ordway talked with me about a lot, with Keely Seifert and Lily Stanley kind of getting things going, and obviously everything going through Mia.
Right. All right, so with that, we're going to take a look now at our Howard Hanna Professionals keys to the game. Howard Hanna Professionals can help you get the keys to a new home. Call 814-726-2000 or visit howardhannaprofessionals.com. And Cody, if you're the visiting Franklin Knights, what's your key to victory here tonight?
Capitalize on your opportunities. So when you do get them, making sure that you're getting shots on goal, deflecting, and on the flip side, it's keeping on-ball pressure. You know, when Warren is making those runs and using their space, I think that's going to be one of the things you're going to see too is Warren likes to utilize the width of the field and then allow their playmakers to come up the middle. But it's strong on-ball pressure and making sure that you're staying with your man, through the back end.
For Warren, what do you got to do? I mean, obviously, this is a team you already defeated 10-0 earlier in the season. What do you take away from that game and apply here tonight?
Yeah, like I said, utilize space, controlling that tempo in the midfield. I think will be a continual. Hey, we want to continue to build on this, but also get out, start fast, and take care of business.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break here, and we'll be back with first half action from War Memorial Field as Warren gets set to host Franklin Knights High School girls soccer on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
And we're back here at War Memorial Field, just about set for the starting lineups for tonight's matchup between the homestanding Warren Dragons and the Franklin Knights. I want to remind you, our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Rouse. Rouse is caring for generations. Visit rouse.org for more. And our board is powered by Seneca Generation. Seneca Generation is powering your home, empowering our community. And our view of the field tonight is brought to you by Venango County, where there's always something to see and do, venangocountypas.gov. And now the starters for Franklin. Verse number 2, McKenna Clark.
Number 3, sophomore.
Number 3, Elena Byler.
Number 4, sophomore.
Number 4, Bria Eakin.
Number 5, sophomore.
Number 5, Lily Miller.
Number 6, sophomore.
And number 6,
Delaney.
Delaney Hansen.
Number 7, senior.
Number 7, Maisie Shingeldecker.
Number 9, freshman.
And number 9, Taylor Hayes.
Number 14, freshman, Maya.
Number
Shingeldecker.
14, Maya Shingeldecker.
Number 16, junior, Sophie.
16,
McCovey.
Sophie McCoby.
Number 17, junior.
Number 17, Zaria Cullens.
And number 19.
And number 19,
senior,
Kendall
Doty.
Doty. And forgive us tonight. Those are white numbers on white jerseys, and we are way far away from the field. So if there are some missed calls on who's got the ball tonight, that is the reason why.
You know, I said that last night. I was sitting up here as we were watching the boys play Franklin. They had the same jerseys, and I said, you know, the inner PIAA official likes to come out and go, how are these legal jerseys? So we'll do our best to identify the girls out there tonight.
And now the starters for the Dragons. First, number 1, Mia Irwin.
Number 4, senior, Kaylee.
Number 4,
Seifert.
Kaylee Seifert.
Number 6.
Number
captain,
6, Lily Stanley.
Number 19.
Number
senior,
19, Alicia Collins.
Number 23.
Number
captain,
23,
senior,
Lena Irwin.
Number 10, junior.
Wearing number 10, the goalkeeper Bella
Campbell.
Campbell.
Number 11, captain, junior.
Number 11,
Lainey
Lainey Wenzel. Second leading scorer for the Dragons,
Number
Cody, and
12,
one that they're going to look to,
junior,
especially
Violet
next year, to
Brooker.
fill that gap.
Yeah, no doubt.
Number 18.
Number
junior,
12,
Maggie
Violet Brooker.
Bennett.
Number 18, Maggie Bennett.
Number 22, freshman, Joanna Bennett.
22, Joanna Bennett.
And number 25, freshman.
And 25, Grace
Wilkins.
Wilkins.
At this time, we'd like to ask all
And we will
who are
step
able
aside for just a moment as they
please
play
rise and gentlemen, remove
the
your
national
caps
anthem.
For the playing of tonight's national anthem.
So, starters have been announced. The national anthem has been played. We're just about set to get underway. Want to let you know our first half tonight is brought to you by Elwood National Forge. It's never too soon nor too late to set another goal or dream another dream. If now's the time for you, Elwood National Forge can help. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance to start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com. Tonight's game also being brought to you in part by the Lander Hope Clinic, medical care for your whole family. Call 814-593-0011 or visit landerhopeclinic.com to request an appointment. And nice to see good turnout from the flannel panel, the esteemed Warren student section here tonight. And it's one of the things that unfortunately soccer generally, and especially girls soccer, you don't often see that. So good to see the students turn out, especially here on senior night.
Yeah, no doubt. As you said, we're going to recognize those 5 seniors at halftime, and we'll see if the Dragons can get out to a quick start here tonight against the Franklin Knights in a big Region 6 matchup. So not only trying to identify those numbers, getting the shadows here is going to be a lot of fun, Brian.
We're putting those broadcasting skills to the test here tonight, aren't we?
No doubt. We're underway from War Memorial Field. And Warren quickly will get the ball over to Kaylee Seifert. And Franklin tries to flip the field here early on. Grace Wilkins chases it down. Another freshman for this Dragons team that has played a big part and kind of firmed up the back line, as Coach Ordway has given me her name a lot of times when I start talking about recaps. Hey, who stood out tonight? It was Grace Wilkins leading that charge for the defense.
And some nice defense early on by the Knights, keeping that ball down in their end.
Yeah, as we talked about in the pregame, it was that on-ball pressure, not allowing those through balls to be uncontested. And Warren quickly down the far side. This is Mia Irwin trying to get by the Franklin defender there, doing a good job as she now does. Mia to her left with a shot, just goes wide, and it will be a goal kick for the Knights. So first offensive attempt.
Yeah.
Good pressure by Franklin, contesting that shot, forcing her to her left foot. And there, and again, as we talked a lot about in the boys game last week, those angles, right? It's about those close range shots, but it's all about the angle and how that goalie and the defender are able to work together. And a long range shot this time from Irwin goes high and over top, and it'll be another goal kick for Franklin.
Nearly put it over the second crossbar that's right there, too.
It was good. And that's Alicia Collins, another senior, taking it down the right side for Warren.
Nice keep in there by Franklin.
And this is Bennett and Collins working together. Now this is Bennett. Centers it into the middle, into the box. Franklin's able to kick it out for a moment. Bennett's going to hold it just outside the 18 box, into the middle to Irwin. Irwin with a touch, gets past a defender. And she's taken down hard. We're going to have a free kick here for Warren just outside the 18. So quickly to it. That shot's blocked. And Franklin's able to survive the free kick deep in their own end, and now they'll try to counter. That's 17 Collins for Franklin with some pressure on Grace Wilkins as Warren works the ball down the far side. Nice pass up to Irwin, and another nice job by Franklin, able to cut her off before she's able to get there, and they'll quickly turn it up the right side as that ball goes out of play.
Like you said, that on-ball pressure, they're not letting Warren come in cleanly on anything so far here in the early going, and that's, when you're trying to close the gap from a 10-0 deficit, those are the kind of things you got to do early on.
No doubt. And that was Lily Miller for Franklin, able to keep it away. A long-range shot, and that one is saved by Makobi. Her first save of the night with 36 minutes to go here in the first half, a scoreless match. Region 6 as we come down the home stretch. And good boot out there by Makobi out to midfield. That's Collins trapping it down. It's stolen away by Seifert. She was looking for Irwin. A nice job by Franklin to step in front. And here comes Collins for the Knights. And she'll play a nice through ball. And Wilkins does a nice job to come over top and cut that one off. And she'll clear it out of harm's way and across midfield. And Franklin tries to swing field positioning again. Once again, it's Grace Wilkins on the ball. That's number 4 for for Franklin. That's Eakin. Both teams just kind of feeling each other out right now, Brian, trying to see who's going to blink first, who's going to allow that unmatched runner to make a run into a dangerous area. So it'll be a throw in for the Dragons on the near side. That is number 22, Joanna Bennett.
Bennett wisely there after the Franklin player kind of whiffed on the attempt down the sideline, just let that go out for another throw in.
So that was Irwin to Irwin. That shot off the post. Rebound shot goes high and wide. And another good opportunity there off the free kick.
Was that Wenzel on the rebound?
That was. It looks like that was Wenzel on the far side. So there and again, Warren using their width, allowing now some space and some opportunities now with shots that are uncontested.
And Wenzel has 10 goals on the season too, so certainly can't let her get lost in the shuffle if you're Franklin.
No, and I know Coach Hardaway said that's kind of been a welcome addition. They knew what she was able to provide from a scoring standpoint. Just took her a little bit to get going this year. She's played well down this 4-game win streak as Irwin's shot goes
into the
net. And the Dragons out to a 1-0 lead with 34 minutes to go in the first half. So nice shot from just outside the 18-yard box.
Dragons goal scored by number 1 senior Mia Irwin.
I was just about to say through the first 5 minutes, Franklin's done what they need to do to keep Warren off the board. And then 30 seconds after that, Mia Irwin strikes.
If there's anyone else out there in District 10, you're probably okay with that shot going. But Mia, one of the best players in District 10, obviously the all-time leading goal scorer here in Lady Dragons soccer history. And Franklin will play that one out of bounds. Be a throw in, and that'll be Irwin. Looking down the sideline to Wenzel, who's making a run at it. Here goes Wenzel. Looking for Irwin. And that was Lena making a run. And that one's going to go out of play. It'll be a goal kick for the Knights.
And, the key here for Franklin is don't let this get away from you early. They got the distance goal early on, but you got to come back and maintain that on-ball pressure that you had early and find a way to get the ball down into your offensive end and try to find an equalizer before Warren gets another goal or two up on the board.
Well, as we talked about too last week with the boys, it's when you're on that side and you kind of sink into those defensive shells, it frustrates you if you're the Dragons offense. Like, hey, we beat these guys 10-0 last time. Why aren't we scoring? We should be able to score. And, then you start creating some uncharacteristics that you're not used to doing. As Warren will play that one down in. This is Alicia Collins. Unable to corral. It'll be a throw in for the Knights. That throw in was looking for Collins. Nice job by Bennett to head it away for Warren. And that was number 7, Shingledecker, clearing it for Franklin. And this is Wilkins playing it back to goalkeeper Bella Campbell. And that pass looking for Collins, but Campbell's coming out. Collins, who's going to get their first nice sliding play by Bella Campbell to keep it away. And that's going to be off of Collins, I believe. It should be a throw in for Warren. Nope, they're going to give it to the Knights. So Franklin with an offensive attack here, Brian, just as you talked about. You survived the waves, and now you got a shot.
And then, again, the key here is you got to finish.
And that was Byler, number 3 for Franklin, unable to get that pass to a teammate. And it'll be a Knights throw in down here as Warren was able to flip the field once again. And this is Kaylee Seifert now. Seifert into the middle to Irwin. And a nice job there by 7 Shingledecker for the Knights coming up to contest that one for Irwin. She had her sister streaking into the left side there. It would have been a nice, easy pass. And it'll be a throw in for the Knights as Wilkins was able to thwart the attempt. That one's kicked out of bounds again by Warren, and Franklin will keep possession down deep in the Dragon territory. Shingle Decker coming up.
Yeah.
Yes, and there again, Shingle Decker, that's a name I know we've called a little bit on the basketball court. Senior. Long shot goes wide. That's Wenzel chasing it down for Warren with a nice move, and now she'll work down the left side to Irwin. Irwin with a nice one-touch pass back to her sister Lena, who's going to send it cross field to Alicia Collins, who made a run. And a nice job there by Bennett to chase it down for Warren. So able to flip the field here. They survived the Knights' pressure, now trying to put some pressure back. And this is Lily Stanley stepping up. Another one, as we talked about in the pregame, another one of those players that Coach Ordaway was looking forward to controlling that play in the middle of the field.
Well, and that's, we talked about what Franklin needs to do to not let this game get out of hand.
So a nice pass there by Collins. That shot is deflected wide by Campbell. So Campbell came out, just got enough of that one, trying to identify the number of the Franklin shooter there.
Yeah. But, again, on the flip side is Franklin's starting to apply some of this pressure. If you can't be complacent. Think, we got a goal early. It's going to be the same thing. This looks like, at least to start, a much improved Franklin team from what you saw earlier this season.
Yeah, and you're seeing the Dragon defense, right? All four defenders working together, moving up, but they caught themselves up a little bit too far there, and that's something you got to play with here too. Is do you have someone on that back line that can match the speed of Collins, who's going to be able to make those runs for the Knights all night? This corner kick into the box, deflected towards Campbell, and she makes the save. 29 minutes and counting, first half here. Warren leading 1-0 over Franklin. As Campbell boots that one out. And Wenzel looking for Irwin. And that one's deflected to the far side of the field. Irwin will chase it down and try to set up an offensive attack. Nice move to cut it back. That's Miller for the Knights, putting pressure on. Doing a nice job. Now she'll play it back to Wenzel. Wenzel to Lena with a one-touch looking for Mia, unable to connect, and Franklin clears it out for the moment. Wenzel into the box, unable to connect with two Dragons, as Bennett's going to give chase now, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Knights.
Good recovery there by the Knights defense after the lengthy pass that Warren put down the sideline.
They're doing a nice job there. You can hear the coach down there talking to him. Hey, making sure you're staying with your person, stay with your person, stay with your person. And as we saw early on, Warren was able to use the space, and now everything's kind of tightening up a little bit. So nice job by the Knights.
Well, they're not allowing anything open in front of the net. We saw the goal was from distance, and again, you got to kind of clog the crease, as they would say in hockey, right? And
yep, play it out to your wings and keep the dangerous opportunities there. That's a long-range shot, gets deflected. And we're going to have a corner kick for the Dragons. And it looks like it'll be Mia Irwin coming over to take it for Warren. And see if the Dragons can put their second goal on the scoreboard tonight off this set piece. That was Lena trying to head it in, was unable to. Long-range shot by Wenzel is saved by the Knights goalkeeper, Makobi. And a nice job there, and again, by Franklin to survive that offensive pressure from the Dragons.
Short kick there, though, by Makobi, and I don't think her defense was quite ready for that.
This one's played into the box for Collins. And there, as we just talked about, playing up the sides, Franklin with a dangerous pass into the middle. Warren was unable to control it. And Franklin will clear it back out. This is Lily for the Warren. And Lena Irwin will play it to the near side to Bennett. Bennett into Mia. Mia plays it back to Seifert. Seifert looking for Lena. Lena wasn't starting to retreat back into the midfield position, wasn't looking for that pass, and Franklin gains possession. That's Peyton Vincent down the left side for Warren. Lily Stanley trying to get possession for Warren. She does, and will clear it back down, and Warren will counter. Wenzel plays it up to Mia, does a nice job coming to the ball. Plays into the middle, looking for Alicia Collins, and she's offsides.
And again, Franklin in this first half, not allowing Warren to get behind them and get any of those kind of, breakaway opportunities, keeping everything outside of the box right now.
Yeah. If you're going to go down, make him go swinging and make it come from distance. Give yourself a chance for your defense to recover and your goalkeeper to be able to react. Be a throw in for Warren. It'll be Lena Irwin going over. She'll play it back to Vincent, who plays it up to Seifert. Seifert through the midfield over to Mia. Mia will go down the right side. A nice job there by the Franklin defender, number 4. That was Eakin breaking that pass up. Irwin regains possession with a long-range shot, and that one goes high and over top of the net. And it'll be a goal kick for the Knights.
And again, you just can't stress enough how vital this is, that Franklin continues to force Warren to take those long-range shots, not allow anything in up close. They gave up the 1 rebound chance early.
And we're going to have some substitutions. So in for Warren is freshman forward number 7, Ava Weimer, as well as number 8, Maddie Slitter.
And we've got a change in net for the Knights.
So 2 freshmen there, Weimer and Slider.
And that new goalkeeper for the Knights is wearing number 1, which is not listed on our roster. So apologize for that.
Interesting goalie change. I know I've watched quite a few soccer games. I don't know if I've seen anyone make a change like
certainly,
that. Really.
And it certainly didn't look like McCoby was doing anything, that would warrant a change. The only other goalie listed is Lily Miller, who was initially wearing number 5.
And she's playing on that back defensive line right now. So we'll try to make an identification. A nice pass in, and that was Lena trying to one-touch it into the top corner, unable to, and it'll be a goal kick for the Knights. With 23 minutes to go here, first half, Warren leading 1-0.
Well, I was going to say, this is maybe the only area with the goal kicks going a little short, but again, the goalie's not taking the goal kick, so that's
right.
Interesting decision early on for Franklin.
So that's Collins for the Knights, gaining possession. She plays it back to Eakin. And Collins plays it back once again, looking for a through ball to get through over top of Wilkins. Collins gives chase. That was Stanley playing it for Warren. And Wilkins once again gets it out of harm's way for the Dragons. And that's Mia with a steal, plays it down to the far side. A nice run here from Wenzel. She's guarded by Miller in the corner for the Knights. Wenzel and Miller going at it. And this is Lehner with a long-range shot, and the goaltender makes the save. And that's Seifert. Pass is deflected away. Wilkins once again comes up for Warren. And here comes Lena. Pass to Mia. Mia unable to crowd at first, does now. Dribbles in with a nice move. And then a nice job by Franklin meeting her at the top as she tried to get that shot off. That shot's deflected and out of play. It'll be a throw in for Warren. Trying to get a number there as well on the defender for Franklin, doing a nice job 2 shots contesting both, forcing now a long throw in. That's Seifert over to Weimer. Weimer dribbling through the defense. Weimer with a long-range shot that's blocked and cleared out of the way.
And Weimer had a pretty critical goal for the Dragons earlier this season, a game winner for them.
Yeah, one of those kids that Coach Orderway just has a nose for the ball. She's out there. She seems to always be around it, and a physical player. So Irwin will play it over to Seifert. That one's deflected away by the Franklin defense, number 14, and that's Shingle-Decker. Lily into the middle there. Was Irwin unable to corral, and then Seifert gains control for Warren, plays it to her back line. That was Slider coming in. And that one going off the Dragons, so it'll be a throw in for the Knights with 20 minutes to go here in the opening half. Weimer looking for Mia there. Unable to connect. And it'll be a throw in for the Knights on the far side of the field. So shadows starting to creep in, and that's what I was just looking at with the new goaltender. She's gonna fight the shadows for the rest of this first half. So an opportunity for the Dragons to try to maybe take advantage of that as well.
Because you can see her walking around and kind of putting her hand up, and I can attest, and anybody who's seen any of our football broadcast from here the previous couple seasons when we've been on the visitor side of the field, that sun coming down at this time of night is just blinding.
No, that was always something as the coin toss that you kind of had to weigh what your game plan was going in. Was did you want to face those that sun and those shadows? So throw in here for Franklin. That's into Collins. Collins plays it back. And they tried to play it back to Collins, unable to, and it'll be a throw in for Warren. This is Bennett. She's looking for Weimer, who's now able to get control for Warren and start an attack into Mia Irwin. That was Hanson, number 6 for Franklin with the initial stop, as now Mia dribbles through. And they're going to call a foul on Warren. It's going to be on Irwin, and they're going to call her the push-off.
Getting a little too physical down there near the goal, but, at some point, some of that frustration starts to boil over that you can't get into that rhythm that you're usually, able to get some of those shots in up close. And Franklin's done a nice job so far of forcing those distance shots on goal.
Well, I would say that's one of those things right now where we're seeing that first touch hasn't been as clean for Warren, where it's just a little bit too far out of their control, and it's either allowing Franklin to make that contested shot. They're just able to come out and react a little bit. And those are things that Warren's normally very good with. They're able to be crisp on those and be able to convert. So that's Slider looking for Seifert. And now Collins for the Knights will start the other way. And that's Vincent clearing out for Warren up to Wenzel. Wenzel into Lena Irwin in the middle of the field. She plays it to Mia. Mia plays it back into the middle. She's pressured by Shingle-Decker, who steals it away. As Franklin dumps that one, it's kind of the dump and chase mentality if you're watching hockey. Is that hockey season's ready to roll again here?
Yeah, certain. It just started last night. Yeah.
Yep. Trying to utilize the speed that Collins has. But Warren's done a good job. Here comes Lena dribbling through. Long-range shot, and that one's deflected away. It'll be a corner kick for Warren.
Nice deflection there by the goalkeeper.
Just as we talked about, she shot that from right in that little sunny spot. And a nice job there to come over and at least deflect it out of play. So Mia with the corner. That's Wilkins who made the play, and they're going to call a handball in the box. It'll be a free kick for Franklin. 16 minutes counting here. First half, Warren leading 1-0 in this Region 6 matchup. Warren trying to stay atop the region standings and make Tuesday's game a opportunity to steal the region back this year from the Bradford Owls. And Mia with the long run. That shot's in, but they're going to call offsides. So nice job there. Her and Wenzel tried to play a little one-on-one there and just a little bit too far, beat the defense into the area.
Well, and as good as Franklin has played defensively, Warren's done a nice job of not allowing them to really flip the field. I mean, all the action's really been on in the Franklin zone here. And, at some point you just keep plugging away. And eventually the ball finds its way to the back of the net like it did just there.
So if I can't score from 20, let's move it back to 25. And Mia Irwin once again scores her second of the evening and puts Warren up 2-0.
Goal scored by number 1 senior Mia Irwin.
So Warren now leading 2-0. Franklin makes a substitution.
Again, I apologize for not calling these Franklin players out immediately, but white numbers on white jerseys makes that very difficult.
And that one's into Weimer. Weimer making a run. And Franklin's able to clear it out for the moment. And there's that physicality that Coach Worley talked about. Weimer wins it back, tries to turn. Looking for Mia at the top. Long-range shot from Irwin. And a nice save by the Franklin keeper. And this is Cullens for Franklin. Cullens with a nice touch up through the Dragon defense.
Good burst there, too, by Cullens.
Yep, that was Wilkins, and now this is Stanley trying to turn the corner. And that was number 9 for the Knights, trying to keep that play in there. That was Hayes. She's unsuccessful. It'll be a goal kick for Warren. More substitutions. That's number 20 coming into the game for Warren. Leela Barnes. And who else? Brian, did you catch the other number running in?
I did not. I was trying to make sure I kept the ball in our frame.
And that was 22, Joanna Bennett. And that's Stanley playing a long pass in, looking for a Dragon forward to make a run unsuccessful. And that you talked about a little bit, right? Now a little fatigue starts setting in too. You've tried to do a couple things on your own. You had to get back to the basics, stringing a couple passes together, opening up that back line of Franklin.
Well, again, if you're the Knights here, don't try to force it. Keep pressing, keep playing the game that you've been playing. As we get a run here.
Long range shot.
And that's going to go in.
The Knights answer quickly back about a minute and a half after Irwin's second goal. It's now 2-1 Warren. And we're going to see if we can get a number on that goal for the Knights. Checking in right now for the Knights is going to be number 21, Emily Keller. And as soon as we can get that number, we'll let you know who that goal scorer was for Franklin.
It was one of the ones in pink shoes. That's about what I could tell.
And here's a little amazing what a goal does for you too, Brian. Right now you're seeing a little more energy, a little more hop in the step of the Franklin players, and you're in a ball game.
Yeah,
you're in a ball game. You're used to kind of being on the end of lopsided losses, and now you're in a dogfight. And this is Irwin dribbling in, plays it to the middle. Nice job there. This is Stanley trying to keep it in. Stanley plays in the middle, looking for both Irwin sisters and kind of split them both. And that's Wenzel will chase it down for Warren on the far side.
So now if you're Warren, how do you respond? I mean, you've controlled possession for most of this half, but it's still just a 1-goal game.
Long range shot off the face of the Knights defender. That was number 3, Byler, taking one for the team. And Irwin will just dribble this one down in the corner and eat a little clock. 11:50 to count. And that one's headed out by the Franklin defense and up to Collins. Collins going to put pressure on Seifert as she plays it back to Bennett. Bennett with a nice job there, stays with it, plays it up the near side to Stanley. Stanley makes a nice move. She's into the box. Stanley's on long range shot.
Nice stop.
Tried to sneak it up over top of the goaltender. And nice job there by Franklin's goalie. Another one, we'll get a name hopefully at halftime and be able to identify her for you the second half. And here's another long run for Franklin. The Knights looking to tie it up. Long range shot there. And that's Campbell coming out and makes the save for the Lady Dragons. Okay, I think that goal for Franklin was number 5, Lily Miller. So as we talked about earlier in the program, she's listed as the goalie. So athletic girl, tall.
Makes saves, scores goals.
Makes saves, scores goals. Just as we saw Aiden Meyer do a week ago.
You talk about versatility.
No doubt.
Can't get much more versatile than that.
So as we approach 10 minutes to play in the first half, it's 2-1 as that long-range shot from Irwin is saved. Dragons leading. Trying to remain perfect in Region 6 play.
Franklin goal scored by number 5, Lily Miller.
And Miller makes a nice play here. That was Bennett trying to play it back to Wilkins. Oh, tried to keep it in.
Yeah, just missed on the attempted keep in there.
And that throw in by Bennett looking for, that was number 6, Stanley. And now she'll play it into Seifert. And nice job there by number 2, Clark, coming up for the Knights to stop that Dragon attack. And a deep pass in here to Collins will chase with Wilkins. Grace wins the race. But Collins at the
purpose, didn't you?
Some things just flow right off the tongue. But then again, Collins doing a nice job up front, just keeping pressure. Byler plays that one through, looking for Collins. It's going to roll into the box, and Campbell come out and corral that one to make the save. So 9 minutes to go. Warren leading 2-1 here over Franklin. As the Knights have kind of flipped the table here. It was a lot of possession of Warren early on. And the Knights in the last 5 minutes have had quite a few scoring opportunities. Were able to capitalize. Miller was able to put one past Campbell.
Well, we talked about in the pregame, Franklin kind of being on that rebuilding path, and you see in the growth in season, right? I mean, this was a 10-goal difference early on, and now we're past the midpoint of the first half, and they're still within 1 here.
It was a similar story a year ago when Warren played. These two matched up the first time of the year. Warren beat him 8-0. Then it was much more of a game the second time they came to Warren. I think it was 6-2 was last year's score. So if you're Franklin, things that you like to see, especially as you're building your program and trying to knock off the top dog right now in the region. So Wenzel will play this one up to Mia Irwin. She dribbles past the first Knights defender, and a long-range shot goes wide. It'll be a goal kick for the Knights.
Well, how big would this be if you're Franklin, if you're able to come in here and steal one away and go home with a victory? I mean, how much does that do to speed up that rebuilding process?
Well, not only, it creates that excitement. We saw what one goal does for you when you're in a game like this, but it creates that excitement. It creates you go back and that's the talk in school. It's hey, did you hear what happened? You get a little bit more excitement. You continue to get kids out as we see. They only have 14 girls listed on their roster, 10 dressed here tonight. Those are the things. Those are the little side things that come with making a win like that and just creating a little energy back in your program.
Collins nearly made a nice move to get free there, and I think that was Bennett that came in on the slide tackle and pushed it away, at least giving her team an opportunity to get down and reset.
So this is a throw in for the Knights. That's Byler into the corner to Collins. She'll play it back to Byler. Byler tries to go back to Collins and unable to connect out of play. Throw in for Warren. This is Bennett up to Seifert. And Byler going to steal it away for the Knights for a moment. As her and Seifert battle. And that one is off the Dragons. It'll be a throw in again for the Knights. So Knights trying to put a little pressure on here with 6 minutes to go. First half, Warren leading 2-1. So Collins steals that one away from Wilkins with a long-range shot. One hopper in as Campbell goes down to a knee to make the save.
Campbell had that near post well guarded, was ready for that angled shot to come at her.
Oh, and just as we saw Warren with their first, you can almost say those first 2 goals kind of catching the goalkeeper off. I don't think she's going to shoot. That's 25 yards away. Next thing you know, the ball's sailing in over your head. If you're Bella, you got to continue to kind of keep an eye on it. You don't want one of those to sneak past you.
Tonight's game also being brought to you in part by Healing Beauty by KJ for all your hair, makeup, and beauty needs. Visit Healing Beauty at 112 Pennsylvania Avenue West in Warren or online at shophealingbeauty.com.
So that was Miller making a run, and she'll play it up into the corner for herself. She's going to try to outrun Bennett, and she does. Miller and that Grace Wilkins coming over and a hard tackle just inside the box. It'll be a throw in for the Knights. Couple whacks out there trying to get it into the box as Bennett clears it out. It'll be a throw in again for the Knights. That's Eakin for the Knights trying to keep that ball in the offensive zone. And Shingle Decker will now play it in, and this is Irwin now trying a counterattack. She'll play it up to the far side, and now they'll make a run. It's going to be too far for Collins and Mia, and the goalkeeper for the Knights comes out with 4:22 and counting to go in the first half. That one just bounces up over Seifert. And Lily Stanley plays one up. There and again, I think you see a little fatigue now in that front line from the Dragons. A lot of those balls like that early on had a runner or two, you're starting to see, hey, this one's a little bit too far for me. And Franklin doing a nice job with their back line also moving up. And Peyton Vincent will play that down the left side looking for Wenzel. It'll go off the Knights. It'll be a throw in. Wenzel up to Lena Irwin. And the Knights now play it out to the far side. Irwin gets control for the moment, plays it into her sister Mia. And Mia has that one stolen away. Stanley to Mia with a nice run, and that's going to go off the defender. And it'll be a goal kick, so nice job there by the Dragons between Irwin and Stanley with a little give and go, and set themselves up here with 2:55 and counting in the first half with with a corner kick. It's going to be Mia Irwin. Irwin's corner, 2 hops into the box and deflected out as Collins gives chase. Irwin beats her to the ball and will try to start it again for the Dragons. A long range shot deflected, and a nice job there by the goalie to come out and be able to corral that. So there again, those long range shots, any of those loose balls, Warren's just not been able to get any opportunities in close.
Well, and nobody there, there was a little bobble there on the stop, but nobody's there for the potential rebound to try to slam it home either.
So throw in on the far side for the Dragons. And that's Wenzel looking for Mia, making a run, unable to connect, and now Franklin going the other way. This is Miller down the far side. Miller looks to cut it in, gets past one defender, and a nice job there by Vincent to cut her off. And here comes Lena Irwin, plays it up to Mia. Mia with some room. And that shot in between the goaltender's legs, she's able to get just enough of it to slow that one down. She came out just far enough, too, was able to reach down. I think she kind of surprised herself that where she was at.
That's one of those, if Irwin had waited maybe another step before firing that, she might have had enough on it to get it through.
So 1 minute. Another long-range shot goes wide and caught the goaltender sleeping there. There and again, where we've seen her, her do some of her good work today from out around that 25-yard line. That one just went wide left. It'll be a goal kick for the Knights with 1 minute and counting. Irwin plays it over her sister Lena. Lena with a long-range shot goes wide. But good job there again by Franklin, just to get in front of it, not allowing her to see what she was working
Nothing
with.
open, no open looks, everything from distance.
20 seconds left here, first half. Warren leading 2-1, and a good kick out. That's Miller chasing it down for the Knights. And she stepped out with possession, so it'll be a throw in for Warren. That's Seifert over to Lena Irwin. Lena, we're going to play a long pass into the box. Looking for Mia, and the clock's going to expire before that one can go in. Ugh. No goal. No goal. So,
wow, what a way to end the first half. And again, you look at this is a one-goal game. How crucial could that be at the end of the next 40 minutes for that goal not to count?
It's just one of those things, Brian, as we're calling it, I'm kind of going, watching the clock, where the possession's at, what we've seen, and you kind of had a feeling there was going to be an opportunity there, and maybe that's something for Warren to build upon. That was a nice long-range pass. There again, using the width of the field to be able to open up that lane.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will have the senior night recognition here at War Memorial Field. It's high school soccer on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
And welcome into the Verisketti Holdings halftime show. We're going to turn it over now to Warren Public Address Announcer Josh Vincent for our senior night festivities.
Good evening and welcome to our senior recognition celebration. First, we would like to recognize the seniors from the Franklin Knights. First, number 7, Maisie Shingledecker. And number 19, Kendall Doty. And now for your Warren Lady Dragons. Starting first, number 19, Alicia Collins. Alicia is the daughter of Robert and Dawn Collins. Alicia has been playing soccer for the past 8 years. Her other activities at Warren Area High School include swimming, the Strive program, the Sweet Treat Club, Kinzu soccer, and YMCA soccer. Her favorite soccer memories include making a goal in Meadville and the bus rides with her team. Alicia will miss most her time with her teammates, and her advice to underclassmen is to never give up. Alicia's plans after high school are to get certified in childcare and work with children, to buy a pink house, and live with my dog, Lita. Alicia's parents would like to tell her that we are so proud of everything you have done. We can't wait to see how bright your future will be. Number 19, Alicia Collins. Our next senior is number 4, Kaylee Seifert. Kaylee is the daughter of Casey Calamucci and Keith Seifert and has been playing soccer for the past 12 years. Kaylee's other activities include being a member of the track and field team, the Warren County Career Center, and the DECA program. Her favorite soccer memories include tag days with Maya, bus rides on the way back from games, and Friday night bites. Kaylee will miss most the family bond we have as a team and walking onto the field with these girls, and also Joanna and Ava's back massages. Her advice to underclassmen is to be kind to everyone. This is your second family. One bad game doesn't determine who you are. Cherish every moment because it goes by fast. Kaylee's plans after high school include going to college to study business with a focus on interior design and real estate, and to continue playing soccer. Notes from parents include, Kaylee, soccer has truly inspired and shaped you, and I am grateful to have been a part of your journey. It's not just the beast you've become, skillful, assertive, and fierce, that I am proud of, but the focus and dedication it takes to make that work. I can't wait to see where your future takes you. I will always be your biggest fan. Love, Mom. Number 4, Kaylee Seifert. Next is the twin duo of Lena and Mia Irwin. Lena and Mia are the daughters of Ryan and Danielle Irwin, and they've been playing soccer for the past 12 years. Lena's other activities include the swim team, Key Club, Varsity Club, and Student Council. Lena's favorite soccer memories include playing alongside Mia, Laney, and Lily with the Kinzoo Queens, her dad taking her to Erie practices, and playing at a national level with her Erie team. Lena will miss most playing alongside her sister and friends that she's grown up with over the years. Her advice to underclassmen is to be grateful to the opportunities you are given. Take nothing for granted. Her plans after high school include attending Edinboro University to continue with her athletic career and academics, studying communication sciences and disorders to become a speech-language pathologist. Lena's family would like to tell her that we are so proud of you and all you have accomplished on and off the field. You have given us countless memories we will enjoy for years, with lots more to come. We are proud of how you have matured and grown from a Kinzoo Queen to a senior preparing for college. We look forward to cheering on Edinboro next year and all the new memories to come. We love you and good luck. Number 23, Lena Irwin. Number 1, Mia Irwin. Her other activities include being a member of Student Council, Key Club, Varsity Club, the National Honor Society, basketball, swim, and the president of the WCCC Skills USA. Her favorite soccer memories include winning D10 in a blizzard, driving countless hours with my dad to Erie, meeting my second family, getting recruited by Coach Baker, and going to Arizona with the Erie FC team and finishing 13th in the country. Mia will miss most playing by my sister's side and seeing my parents and family at every game, but I'm ready to set a good example for my little sister Macy as she is playing soccer. Her advice to underclassmen: a secret to happiness is doing hard things, because nothing feels better than a hard-earned win. Focus on setting personal goals, celebrating small victories, and learning from setbacks. Remember, everyone's journey is unique, and comparing yourself to others can be discouraging. Stay true to your values, work hard, and trust that your efforts will pay off in the long run. Hard things are good for the soul. Mia's plans after high school include attending Point Park University to play soccer, major in biology, and minor in psychology. Then she'll attend PA school, live a happy and successful life, and start a family. Mia's parents would like to tell her that we are so proud of you and all your accomplishments on and off the field. Your work ethic and determination will take you far in life. Continue to mature and grow as you prepare for the next chapter. We look forward to cheering you on at Point Park and can't wait for more memories. Good luck, and we love you. Number 1, Mia Irwin. And our last senior for tonight is number 6, Lily Stanley. Lily is the daughter of Diana and Jason Stanley and has been playing soccer for the past 13 years. Her other activities include being a member of the track and field team and Kinzoo Soccer. Her favorite soccer memories include going to Penn State Barron Camp and eating ice cream in the Hotel Sink with Ella, Charlotte, and Bella, and beating Bradford. Lily will miss most post-practice ice cream runs with Bella and Violet. Her advice to underclassmen: do what you love and be great at it. Don't let the opinions or actions of others stop you from enjoying what you do. Lily's plans after high school include continuing my athletic career, playing Division III soccer at Pitt Greensburg, and majoring in biology to become a pediatric occupational therapist. Lily's notes from her parents: from the time we put a soccer ball at your feet, you had a smile on your face and you were off and running. We have loved watching you grow as a strong, skilled player, and most importantly, a dependable teammate, and through your quiet style, a good role model for younger players. We love you. Keep on kicking, Lily. Number 6, Lily Stanley. Let's hear it one more time for all of your Dragon seniors. Congratulations on your accomplishments. And with Franklin back on the field, we'd once again like to recognize their seniors. Number 7, Maisie Shingle-Decker. And number 19, Kendall Doty. Thank you, and good luck to both teams in the second half.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
We're back here at War Memorial Field, just about set to start second half action. Warren leading Franklin 2-1. Brian Hagberg, Cody Bupp with you in the AGI Industry Storage Containers broadcast booth. Our halftime festivities were brought to you by Veriskety Holdings. Companies within the Veriskety Holdings Group include Phoenix Sintered Metals, Superior Energy Resources, Allegheny Electric Service, and Veriskety & Son Incorporated. You can find out more at VerisketyHoldings.com. Our second half is brought to you by Acrisure. Acrisure, with a location in DuBois, is the official insurance provider of your daily local and the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at acrisure.com/mid-Atlantic. Tonight's game also being brought to you in part by the Lander Hope Clinic. Medical care for your whole family. Call 814-593-0011 or visit landerhopeclinic.com to request an appointment. And Cody, Franklin's out on the field. They're ready to go.
Yeah, as we were getting the senior night stuff going there, I was watching them come out of the locker room back there. And as we talked about, right, when you're on the other side of a lot of lopsided losses and now you're in a dogfight, you get a little bit more excitement and things seem a little bit more attainable. And, you know, Warren played 3/4 of that first half in the Franklin end and a couple counterattacks, and things flipped in the blink of an eye, and the Knights are right in this ballgame 2-1.
And we'll start the second half with possession, so a chance to get the equalizer out of the gate here for the Knights.
At the half, I was able to find out that is Maisie Shingledecker, number 7, is now the goaltender for.
Oh, that could be. Yeah, I thought it was Franklin. A 1. Well, I think they switched again, though. That looks like a different jersey than the one that was there to end the half. I don't know.
She gave the wave when we recognized her at halftime.
Okay, so all right, good enough. Good enough.
I feel like I'm watching, a Saturday watching the special teams gunner get an extra jersey, throwing him on there to go down and cover the punt. So, but no, exciting game here, and for Warren, I think it's one of those ones too. Now, all right, we haven't played a lot of close games, but now how do we take those ones that we have played and learn from them? Who's going to be your leaders? Who's going to step up here? Can you string some extra passes together and work that ball? And let's not settle for shots from 18, 20 yards out. Let's try to whittle it down a little bit and put a little pressure on Franklin.
You got to find a way to get in up close and take the shots that you're used to taking.
And that's Collins for Franklin. And picking up right where she left off in the first half. And she'll work the far side against Bennett. And Lena Irwin will spin it over to Mia. And Mia plays it up through looking for Wenzel just a tad too far. And Franklin's able to clear it out. It'll be a throw in for Warren right in front of their bench. And that's Miller for Franklin playing that one out of bounds. A long throw in here for Irwin looking for her sister. And a long range shot there from Seifert and goes up over top. It'll be a goal kick for Franklin.
That might have been the most open look that Warren has had so far here tonight, though.
Yeah, and I think she realized that she may have had an opportunity to have one or two touches there and kind of settle into that one. As you saw her kind of ball coming across her going that way, you saw that ball go high and wide to the right. But
that's a byproduct of the way Franklin played the entire first half is he didn't have that opening, and you had to get the ball off quickly from distance.
Right. So that's Alicia Collins. And now this is Bennett. Makes a nice move down the right side. Bennett plays it in looking for Collins. That goes to Irwins, whose shot goes up and over top of the net. And it'll be a goal kick for the Knights. And that's Shingle-Decker, again, the goalie now for the Knights. And her kick goes out. It was deflected by Seifert. Looks like it went off the forward. Nope. I thought that went off. I thought that went off the Dragons, and it didn't.
Early in the second half, you got to remember they flip sides.
Yep. So here comes Seifert. Plays it into Mia Irwin. Mia plays it back to Lena. Lena looking for someone. She played it for Wenzel down the near side lane. He cuts it in. Both players battle for it, and it's going to be a foul on Warren. They're going to call Wenzel down on the ground kicking. She's giving
Wenzel who, me?
She gives the official an earful as she runs by. It'll be a free kick for the Knights. And Seifert heads it up to Mia Irwin. She shields off a Franklin defender. Plays it into the middle to Lena. She plays it up to Alicia Collins, and that one's cleaned out by Franklin looking for Collins. And Vincent, again, does a nice job bringing it back up for the Dragons. As this is Wenzel throwing it in to Lena. Headed out of bounds by Miller. Throwing again for Warren. This one is Irwin trying to dribble through the Franklin defense. She takes a long shot. It's deflected. And now we'll go out of play. For a second up here, I thought it was going to deflect in. It was just the angle of where we're at calling this. And nonetheless, it is going to be a corner kick for Warren. 36 minutes to go here in the second half. Warren winning 2-1 right now. Irwin's corner goes deep. That's headed off of Franklin defender, and it'll be a corner kick again for the Dragons as Mia runs from one side to the other side. So Warren looking to get a little breathing room here with a goal off a corner. We saw the boys do a week ago that a nice job of being able to capitalize on a couple of these, and they've had a couple here tonight, just been unable to finish. This one's going to bounce into the box. It's short. That's Wilkins. Wilkins with a couple touches, and she played it wide. Just couldn't seem to get settled in there. It looked like she wanted to play it off her right foot. She went to her left. Once again, that first touch just a little bit too far. It's just like being in the red zone in football. Everything gets a little bit tighter the closer you get, and the room for error gets a little bit smaller. And she was unable to make a play on that one. So it's a free kick for Franklin. And this is Bennett throwing it in down the near side to Seifert. Seifert plays it into the box looking for Collins, who's making a run. Loose ball down by Wenzel. That shot deflected off a defender. She reloads, deflected again off the crossbar, and it'll be a corner kick for the Dragons.
Nice second effort there by Wenzel to get that shot away.
So as we talked about, Brian, getting a couple extra passes, not settling for those long-range shots, utilizing space, using a couple extra touches. But the first touches have been a lot more clean here in this half comparative to the first. So that one's headed. And we got a whistle.
And they're going to call that a goal. That had to have been called a goal. I mean, with the Warren reaction there.
It is, in fact, a goal for the Dragons. We'll try to identify who that was. It was a little scrum. It looked like someone got a last-minute foot on that. It was originally headed down.
And if it went in, it rolled across and came back out quickly. It was not in for long.
So 3-1 Dragons with 34:07 to go in the contest. So there's that breathing room we were talking about. Warren able to score off the corner. And now they'll look to kind of settle into this game and pick up where they've left off on this 4-game winning streak. And we got an offsides call on Warren from the near side official. So it'll be a free kick for Franklin. And that's Bennett. Plays it into the middle. Nice pass to Lena. Lena coming through the middle of the Franklin defense. Her pass looking for Alicia Collins was deflected out wide. And that's Bennett trying to make a move down the sideline. She's taken down, no call. And it'll be a throw in for Franklin. So as we talked about, Brian, at the beginning of this one, the Lady Dragons coming down the home stretch here. They'll play on Saturday. They host Cambridge Springs here. And then next week, it's the big matchup with last year's region champion Bradford. And those two played a closely contested double overtime Warren win back in the middle of September. And region could be on the line depending on the result of this one.
Well, and if I'm not mistaken, that match on Saturday is actually going to be part of a double header, as the boys are going to play Girard in a match that was rescheduled from last weekend. So full morning or early afternoon of soccer here at War Memorial Field on Saturday.
And this is a long-range free kick saved. Nice job there by Shingledecker. That was Mia who made a run off, trying to head in the deflection. And did a nice job, just as you had alluded to in the first half. Warren didn't have any bodies around for any of those deflections, and Mia made a run there. Nice job by Shingledecker.
That last Dragon goal scored by number 23, senior Lena Irwin.
So as you heard, public address announcer Mr. Vincent make the call there. That was Lena Irwin credited with the goal. And we're going to have a corner kick here. Nice job there by Lena, sticking with that one, putting pressure on the Knights defender to clear it out.
And did just enough to force the defender to push it through the back line. She was trying to come back and get it out the side for a throw.
31 minutes to go here. Second half, Warren leading 3-1, looking to add on another. As this corner kick from Mia Irwin bounces into the box. It's Cipher who corrals it. First long-range shot by Wenzel, and it's in.
No doubt about that one.
Lainey Wenzel gets on the score sheet, and the Dragons now lead 4-1. And there again, Brian, being able to utilize those corner kicks, now creating a little bit of a cushion.
Wenzel.
So Warren making the most of their opportunities here to start the second half. And we're going to have a substitution and moving parts here for Franklin. That was Miller from the back line, moving back up front. So as we had talked about too, with a smaller roster size for the Knights, there's after an early goaltender change, we weren't sure what happened. There's one sub sitting on the bench, and that gets hard too.
Oh yeah, especially this late in the year, you're generally kind of fatigued as it is from all the games that you've been playing, and
just the nice job that they've done tonight, and the effort that they've played with. How long can you keep it up? And here's Cullens for the Knights. She'll play it out wide. And Cullens and Vincent will go after it. And a nice job there by Vincent to steal it away for the Dragons. Plays it up to Lena Irwin. Elena dribbles through, plays it near side to Wenzel. Wenzel with a long-range shot deflected by Shingeldecker. Seifert comes running in, deflects it up high, and then Shingeldecker will come out and make the save to stop the Dragons' offensive attack. And there again, nice job, the Dragons with a couple nice runs in there, but they're contesting balls now deeper into the Franklin zone. And here's Wilkins coming up from her defensive spot. She dribbles it up, plays it to Mia. Mia plays it near side to Wenzel, and the Dragons will counter again. She plays it back to Lena Irwin.
Pass was just a touch in front of Wenzel from being a really dangerous scoring opportunity.
And I believe that was Eakin for the Knights. Did a nice job there holding Irwin to the outside, and Warren was unable to connect. Ball went out of the back line, and it is a goal kick for the Knights. And good pressure there by Mia Irwin. Keeps it in. She'll shoot it high and just over top of the goalkeeper, and it's in. Another long-range shot from Mia Irwin, and Warren now leads 5-1.
And that is a hat trick for Mia. Something we've heard often throughout her career.
Number 1 senior, Mia Irwin.
A dynamic player, no doubt. Yep. Well, as we talked about multiple times, eclipsed the 150 goal mark in her high school career a week ago against Oil City, and has just continued to be on a tear for a senior year, and something that you like to see. That you see these kids and how hard they've worked, and she's been a contributor since as we said, a sophomore, helping that team at that point win a district championship, and as a senior trying to get her team back.
And as we're a little more than a quarter of the way through the second half, it certainly has the early advantage on being our player of the game. I'll be interested to see. I had a chance to interview Mia after a basketball playoff game a couple of years ago, and she was nervous. We'll just put it that way. So we'll see if she's grown maybe in that regard.
Well, if that interview is that is our player of the game, and if it's anything like the senior bio that I listened to her advice to her younger teammates, I'm going to say she's grown quite a bit. Right?
There you go.
So checking in for Warren is number 7, Ava Weimer, as well as number 8, Maddie Slater. As Bella Campbell will kick that one away to the near side. In front of the Franklin bench, that one goes off of Wenzel. It'll be a throw in for Franklin. That was number 16, Sophie McCoby. So that was the goaltender. So she's playing on the back line now.
Interesting. It would be interesting to hear why that switch was made.
As that's Miller making a run. That was deflected off. And now Cullens for Franklin tries to regain possession. Nice job there. Cut off by Vincent, and now cut off there by Stanley. She tries to turn it up the field. One centered in to the box. No one there. That was Maya Shingeldecker for Franklin trying to connect with a teammate. Just no one there making a run on that back post.
And a smart play there by Campbell to come out and grab that, settle it down, and give her team a chance to regain possession.
Seifert plays it here to the near side to Wenzel. Wenzel plays it into the middle off of Franklin defender for a moment. Mia gave chase, unable to get it. And now you're starting, as we talked about too, now you're seeing Warren start move up. Now you're seeing a little more aggression, and they've woken up here in the second half, leading 5-1 over Franklin. Wenzel plays it back to Vincent, who plays it into the Franklin zone. And this is Miller for the Knights working on Stanley. Plays it just too far. Nice job there by Wilkins to help out and get it up to Lena Irwin. Lena with a long pass. Looking for Mia just a step too far. Nice job there by Franklin, though. Stride for stride with Mia. And the goalkeeper, Shingle-Decker, comes out to make the save. This is Cullens now going to play to the far side. And Miller chases it down. Her and Grace Wilkins go after. And there's a hard tackle.
Draws a whistle.
Grace Wilkins, the freshman, she's playing with the, and that, I saw that in a photo the other night. I immediately thought of the old Rip Hamilton face mask.
Oh, yeah.
And she must have had some type of facial injury last week, but just tells you the
It
type of
doesn't
player
seem
that
to be
she
slowing
is.
her down at all.
Nope, she's going full bore. Just a freshman there, and again, another building block as you have some big shoes to fill with what you're losing this senior group, but you got to like, as a Lady Dragon soccer fan, of what you see with this younger group as well. .24-29 to go here, second half, as Campbell with the goal kick. Dragons leading 5-1 over the Franklin Knights. This is Kaylee Seifert. Plays it over to Lena Irwin, who will turn and start the Dragons' attack. She cuts it back to the middle of the field. Now going to play a long pass it down the left side for Wenzel. Wenzel making a run. Nice job there by McCoby to cut her off, but she can't clear. Wenzel will chase it down. Wenzel with a nice turn. Tries to get by a second defender, unable to. And Franklin clears it for the moment. Vincent coming up for Warren. She'll play it back in. Lena Irwin with a pass into the middle into no man's land. And it's a loose ball shot. And it's in. And once again, it's number one, Mia Irwin with the goal for the Dragons, now leading 6-1.
Senior number 1, Mia Irwin.
She really wants to put those interview skills to the test tonight. I can feel it.
Well, there it again. Another open shot from the top, but there again, right now those are being byproducts of the Dragon forwards creating and pushing towards that back line, not allowing those offside opportunities and working together. So Mia applying quick pressure and trying to do it all herself right here. And Shingle-Decker comes out and will boot it away for the Knights. And this ball's going to go out of play just in front of the Warren bench. It'll be a throw in for the Knights. This is McCoby. Throws it in looking for Byler. As Byler and Seifert will chase after it. Plays it over to Weimer, and Weimer is going to split the defense. Ava Weimer with a shot off the crossbar. And Mia gave Chase thought about it, and she'll slow it down. She fires with the left foot off the post. So 2 shots off the post here from the Dragons offense. As Lily Stanley comes up and trying to reset again. That pass into the middle from Slider, unable to connect. And now Lena dribbles through, and her shot just goes over top of the net. And it'll be a goal kick for the Knights. So a lot of action.
I think Mia initially on that rebound off the crossbar, she took herself a little too far off balance to get a quick shot away, which might have been the best scoring chance. But reset and nearly buried it anyway.
And that's Slayer giving chase over on the far side, and it's going to force a throw, and it's going to be for the Dragons. So nice job there. Some fresh legs, as we said, the 2 subs coming in, Weimer and Slater there. Give a little bit of a spark there as Warren has been able to get a couple more offensive opportunities. 21-43 to go, second half. Warren leading 6-1 here in a Region 6 matchup as we are coming down the home stretch of the regular season. And this is Mia. She'll dribble it to the near side and pass it to Vincent. Vincent will go back to Irwin. And she'll play a long ball to the near side. McCoby does a nice job for the Knights to knock that one down. And Vincent comes up for the Dragons and plays it to Seifert. And Seifert with a nice job to cut inside. Nice tackle there by 14 Shingledecker, but Seifert does a nice job to stick with it. Plays it into the middle. Long shot from Mia Irwin, and it's in the back of the net again.
Dragons starting to pour it on here in the second half. And like you said, Cody, it's just, when you got one player on your bench and it's late in the season and you expended a lot of energy in the first half to keep it a 1-goal game, eventually that fatigue starts to settle in.
Well, and there, as we said too, it's just using the width of the field, right? Using the width of the field, but you've also had some nice runs there and a nice hustle play right there. Seifert does a nice job sticking with the ball that was just about to get cleared out of the zone and sticks with it. Does a nice job playing it in and there. And again, there's no one in that bubble just outside the 18 box and Warren with a free shot again. So a little over 20 minutes remaining. As Wenzel will play this into the middle of the field looking for Seifert. Nice job there by Shingledecker to come up. And Mia Irwin will start the other way. Nice move back into the middle of the field. And she plays a nice pass up for Weimer, who makes a run, and a nice job there by the defender of the Knights just to shield her away from being able to get to that one.
Just like boxing out for a rebound in basketball, just keep your body in front.
As Irwin tried to turn and get that one to Lena, her sister, and just unable to. Nice job by Franklin to clear it out of the zone. That was Wilkins now trying to play it up on the far side for Slider. This is Miller for the Knights being able to knock that one back into Dragon territory. And the Dragons looking to start an attack here on the far side. Pass up to Weimer, who makes a run with a nice touch inside. Weimer with a shot and just wide left. A couple good opportunities here from the freshman Weimer. Things you like to see, especially coming off the bench, and one of those players that this team's going to rely on the rest of this week and then going into next week.
It certainly seems like she's got a bright future in front of her as well, and continue that development from year 1 to year 2 is going to be key for Warren. Like you said, going to have to replace a lot of offensive output from this senior class.
And that's Slider for the Dragons playing in the middle to Mia. Mia Irwin plays it up to Lena.
Who will be attending my alma mater, by the way. Wise decision, Lena.
That shot goes wide. So yeah, we heard at the half there, 3 of the 5 seniors for the Lady Dragons here will be going on to play college soccer, and there again, it just speaks to the development and the commitment. And I see a lot of these girls too that have come through the track and field program, and I see how hard, and I hear how hard they work. Through the Kinzu travel program, the indoor leagues, and it's nice to see it pay off. And that's the beauty of high school athletics, allowing you to get that education opportunity. This is Weimer, plays it back to Mia. Mia with a long-range shot. It's going to bounce, and it's going to bounce in. Beats the keeper to the far post. And Mia Irwin scores again for the Lady Dragons, now leading 8-1.
Goal scored by number 1.
That's 6 now. So our goal scorers for Warren, that's Mia Irwin now with 6 goals. Lena Irwin has 1, and Lainey Wenzel has the other for Warren. It was, for the Knights, it was Lily Miller that scored with 8 minutes to go in the first half.
Well, it's going to be a handball, I think. Yeah. And Mia go, what are you talking about? I didn't touch it.
So it'll be a free kick. This is just about as deep as we've seen the Knights get in at least the last 8 minutes of play.
Golden opportunity here for Franklin.
So just as Warren was able to score off some set pieces to start their little run, let's see if Franklin can do the same. And this pass will go in. It's a one hop. It's a deflection, and it goes wide. It was Cullens. When Campbell came out and played it off the hop, and Cullens' shot just goes wide of the post. A nice job there.
They played almost like a little short hop to the shortstop in baseball, where you get caught in the middle, and that's where Campbell found herself.
And that's Barnes checking in. Number 22. Bennett's back there, 22. 20 is Barnes. Wilkins still on that back line, so some substitutions starting to come in. And this is Slider. And Stanley gives chase with a hard tackle there. And now Mia gets control up midfield. And she'll play it back to Wilkins. Cullens gives chase and pressure for the Knights. And Campbell plays it nicely here to the near side. So Warren just playing a little game of keep away right now on the back line. Looking to start an offensive attack on the far side, and that's Stanley's pass up to Weimer. And nice job there by Miller of the Knights to knock that one away from Weimer back to midfield, and it'll be a throw-in. That's Bennett on the far side for Warren. We got a substitution. I believe that's number 8 coming into the ball game. Thompson for the Knights.
Oh, she's got a long ponytail on top of the white number. The Knights are not making it easy on us up here for sure. That's nearly as bad as I was doing a football game a couple of years ago. Iroquois was at Eisenhower, and they had bright yellow numbers on their white jerseys. So
I'm going to be due for a eye appointment here and go over to see Billy Andrews at Gehring Optical. I'm pretty sure. So we're going to have a free kick here. 14-24 and counting. Warren leading 8-1 here in this Region 6 matchup on senior night at War Memorial. A long-range shot from Irwin goes up and over top, and it'll be a goal kick for Shingledecker. So as we talked about earlier, both the boys and girls home on Saturday. You got volleyball home next week. But both the boys and girls soccer teams will be in action here at War Memorial to finish their years, and be football senior night next Friday night as well when the Dragons host the Meadville Bulldogs.
Well, yeah, interesting volleyball matchup on Monday night up at Warren as the Dragons welcome in perennial state title contender Clarion from District 9. Bobcats a little down this year, probably not going to make a championship run, but that's one of those programs that's always well run, and you're going to be in for a battle every time you match up with them.
And this is Lena Irwin getting control. She'll settle down the middle of the field, play it into the near side to Stanley. Stanley with a long-range shot. It's going to bounce, and Shingledecker makes the save. So senior trying to get on the score sheet. And this one's going to hop over the head of Barnes, and it's a run by Cullens, and she's shielded by Irwin right now. As the clock continues to tick here, and Irwin just going to dribble it into the corner and kill a little clock. And she plays it up to Wenzel, who with one touch just off the foot there. Goes out of play. We're going to have a host of substitutions for both teams now. That's Alicia Collins checking back into the ballgame for Warren. I believe that is number 14 as well checking in. That's Sophia Mangione. And number 9, Aria Waterhouse. So that's Waterhouse giving chase on the near side for the Dragons. Lena steals it and tries to play it up just a little too far. And Lena going to try to start an attack here. It's a nice job there. That was Shingledecker coming up to knock that one away. It's a nice try to get that one up to Collins making a run. She was going to her left. The ball went to her right, and Wilkins was able to steal it away. Nice move. And she starts a nice counterattack. Stanley tried to play it back into the middle to Slider, unable to connect. That's Mangione on the far side, chasing it down. It'll be a throw in for the Dragons. Into Seifert. Seifert with a nice touch. Seifert shot to the far side and just missed wide. And you could see her setting it up. She wasn't sure if she wanted to go with her left. Did a nice job to get her composure, just fired it wide.
Well, and it was a bit of a 3-on-1 there for Warren after they cleared the back line.
And Shingledecker will kick it away for the Knights as Irwin gets control, and she'll start a Dragons attack. Dribbles it to the far side looking for Collins. And Stanley steals it away for Warren. She's going to tee it up and fire from long range, and that one's going to go wide as well.
Final 10 minutes to go here. Probably at this point, safe to say, to leave off the in regulation on that time check.
So we have more substitutions for Warren. And that's Kamaya Zazo. This is number 4 for the Knights, playing that one to the middle. That was Eakin looking for Collins, unable to connect. And Mia Irwin will get control for Warren and dribble around midfield and play it back to the goalkeeper, Campbell. And now Campbell kind of got caught there. She came out and played that, and Franklin did a nice job of sending it right back in, just too far for Collins to make a run.
Yeah, if that had been right on Collins' foot.
Kind of saw the first 2 steps of Bella going, do I keep coming out or do I need to get back? And Franklin plays this one into the near side, and Campbell's able to cut it off before it rolls out of the box. And she'll be able to pick that one up. And rolls it right out in front. So all that hustle over there, rolls it right out to her teammate Irwin, and now she plays a nice pass up to Seifert. Seifert cuts it inside. Seifert with a nice pass to Stanley. Stanley cuts it to her right. She takes a shot deflected by Miller. Here's Zazo. And that's Miller for the Knights, keeping it away now, and she'll turn it away, and that's Mangione for Warren. Unable to connect on the pass, but it'll come back into the middle of the field, and Irwin will corral it. And that was Stanley trying to get one pass into the middle there to Lena, unable to connect. And This is Waterhouse now for Warren. And the Knights now trying to counter. This is Cullens. Cullens and Wilkins does a nice job there to cut her off and spin it around. And just a little bit too much. Little shove in the back, but nice battle between those two all night. So the Dragon defense has tightened up here in the second half. Offense was able to open things up off a couple corner kicks that sparked the run. Mia Irwin with 6 goals here tonight for the Lady Dragons on senior night. And here's a long shot from the near side. That was Eakin. And Campbell will get the goal kick, and we have a substitution again.
17. Sophia Colvin.
Sophia Colvin checking in. Another freshman. Here's Shingledecker looking for Collins. Nice job there by Mia to step in front of that pass. And a long pass up. They were looking for Collins. She was offsides, no call. Oh, there it is. So she was drifting.
Yeah.
She was drifting. A nice job there by the Franklin defense to keep moving up as a unit there, and then Collins got caught. 5:38 to go here in the ball game. Warren going to stay perfect in Region 6 and set up a big showdown next Tuesday with Bradford. And Irwin was able to turn the corner there and clear that one down the field. It'll be a throw in for Warren, and another substitution coming in. That's number 13 for the Dragons, Lang.
And this is that point in the game, Cody, we talked about in the pregame, where you're starting to get some extra minutes for some of those depth players and see what they're able to do in a varsity contest.
Yeah, it's building blocks. You know, as we talked about last week, it's the hey, you get thrown out into a contest. Hey, you've done this before. This isn't your first time, and you get, as you said, you get a little confidence. You can see how you handle the situation, and as a younger player, you're just trying to make the most of your opportunity. You've been working just as hard in practice, and you're getting rewarded right now from coach to get some time. And that's Stanley up to Seifert. Irwin plays it back. And this is Lang giving chase along as Eakin. And Eakin's going to play it up. She was looking for a streaking Shingledecker. And Warren on the counter. Long-range shot incoming here from Lena. And a nice save by Shingledecker for the Knights. 3:50 to go. Wilkins able to head that one away. And throw in for Warren. That's Stanley. The Knights are able to get possession now. This is Cullens. Nice move, cuts to her left, and now she'll start down the far side. As Wilkins gives chase and forces an early crossing attempt, and off. I thought that was off of Grace, but it wasn't. Just a wide shot, wide pass, and it's a goal kick for Warren. So as we get ready for playoff time here across our fall sports, reminder: keep an eye out for those good luck ads that you can purchase and put on your daily local.
We will have at a minimum audio coverage of both the Eisenhower and Warren volleyball teams. Eisenhower football team, if they if they get into their tournament as well, we'll again at a minimum have audio coverage of those postseason games. If you're a local business out there and you want to sponsor, the media rights fees in District 10 are a little hefty. So if you're a business that wants to take care of that for us and sponsor video coverage of some of those playoff events, please reach out to us at news@yourdailylocal.com. Let us know that you're interested in doing that, and we will work together with you and put a nice title sponsorship package together for you to cover video coverage of the playoff games that we're able to get to here coming up shortly.
And that was a nice pass by Irwin up into the box to Seifert. Goalkeeper Shingledecker came out, took her down, and the senior on senior night is going to have an opportunity here in Kaylee Seifert with a penalty shot.
No pressure.
No pressure. And for a smaller player, just the hustle.
Oh, yeah.
Seifert's, she's always in the write-ups. She's the name, once again, the name that Coach Ordway has given us, and just plays with a lot of hustle. Stop the clock. So they're going to stop the clock here and reset it. 1:31 remaining. And it's going to be Kaylee Seifert for the Dragons, looking for a memorable goal here on senior night, looking to extend the Dragon lead. Waiting for the whistle. There it is. And the shot, and it's in. Kaylee Seifert, the senior, scores, and Warren leads 9-1 now over the Franklin Knights.
Goal scored by number 4, senior Kaylee Seifert.
So a memorable moment there for the senior and Seifert as she gets on the score sheet. And we're just about a minute away here from wrapping this one up at War Memorial Field tonight. Just a varsity-only contest. That was another thing that Coach Ordway and I were able to talk about earlier in the year, was with the roster size growing and able to play JV games again. I know you and I talked about that last week, but there again, as you try to reload your program and get kids excited and playing, it's being able to play those JV games is a big thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're not going to be able to play one here tonight, but we're able to get some of those kids in here late in this game and get some varsity minutes, which might even be a little more valuable than getting a JV match in.
So Irwin has this one on the far side as they're killing a little bit of clock. And nice job there by McCoby to come up and knock that one away. And 5 seconds and counting, and this will be the end of this one as that throw in goes to Stanley. And the Warren Lady Dragons are victorious tonight, 9-1 over the visiting Franklin Knights.
And don't forget to stay tuned with us for the Icy Ink post-game show, where we will have our Icy Ink player of the game. I'm sure there's lots of suspense over who that's going to be, but we will have an interview with her when we come back here. It's High School Soccer on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
All right, we're live back up here in the press box. We have Lana and Mia Irwin. After a successful senior night, Mia was 6, Lana added 1. Girls, what's it been like to play together for all these years?
It's truly been a blessing. I mean, I love my sister, and she's my best teammate that I could have ever asked for, and I just really appreciate all of the hard work. I mean, we've been really competitive our entire lives, so she's made me a better player, and I think I've made her a better player. So, yeah, I agree 100%. I don't think I would have any other chemistry with any other player other than Lena. So it really is a blessing to play with her and to not be able to play the next 4 years, but 4 years against her will be a big challenge. Go Burrow. Go Burrow.
So we saw Franklin, right? You guys took care of business down there earlier in the year in a tight 2-1 contest here. What were they doing that was frustrating you guys? As we saw, you were able to connect on some of those longer shots, but what does it say about your team and being able to keep that composure to hang in there and then pull away here in the second half?
I mean, I think just if we get into a tough position, we kind of just pick our heads up. We stay focused. We don't give up. I mean, even against the tougher teams like Bradford, McDowell, we always keep our heads up, and it's next play. Yep, agreed.
And the last thing I have for you, obviously, you guys were able to the couple corner kicks. You guys were able to connect on a couple that got the thing going. What are you guys looking for? I mean, when you're taking those corner kicks, are you looking to put it near post, far post? Are you looking for a certain player out there?
I'm always looking for Lena. I know she has amazing headers, so. I mean, I kind of take advantage of that because in close games, Lena's always on the ball, and 95% of the time it's in. So
obviously Tuesday night's a big Monday night. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, thank you. Monday night's a big one with Bradford. Obviously, they were the region champs a year ago. what are you guys looking forward to on a?
We're looking to be region champs. We're looking to give them a game, and
yeah, Bradford's a pretty well coached team. There's a lot of players on there who's amazing.
They're very talented, yeah.
But we know what to look for, and I think we're well prepared for Monday's game. So it's going to be a good one.
Great. Well, congratulations, girl, and great job tonight.
Thank you very much.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Now, welcome back into the Icy Ink post-game show. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Ink at 814-688-0034. Visit them online at icyink.com. That's ICYYink.com. And Cody, a one-goal game at the half, and then the Dragons kind of opened things up here in the second half, score 7 goals to pull away for a 9-1 victory. Ends up being kind of the lopsided score that I think a lot of folks are maybe anticipating coming in. But what does it say about that Franklin team to make it a 1-goal game at the half?
I think it's just that growth maturity that we talked about. Those were the things that you look at from a year ago when you look at a team. Hey, what was their record? What were kind of the scores? You saw a lot of shutouts and lump-sided games. And then this year, outside of, like we said, the Warren game where they beat them 10-0 in Franklin, everything else was smaller deficits, and just kind of tells you the team that you might be in for. And they did a nice job here making Warren earn every goal tonight, making it a game at the half. And like you said, that energizes a program, and it hurts when you have a smaller roster size. Yeah. And that's the one thing you got to look forward to. Hopefully that you add a little bit, but they were young, just as we talked about with the Dragons. A lot of younger underclassmen on that team, and I think it could be a good matchup, for years to come.
So the Dragons have a big one on Monday against Bradford. Region title essentially on the line in that one. Going to be a busy day tomorrow night as well. I'll be down in Oil City with Cody Elms as the Oilers host the Dragons on the gridiron, and Alan Siebert, Lou Vizza going to be up at the Pasture Pane as Eisenhower welcomes in Franklin. It's going to be their homecoming, so lots of stuff going to be going on there up at Eisenhower. We'll have all the action for you live right here on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. I'll be up at Warren High School a couple of times next week as the Dragon volleyball team welcomes in Clarion on Monday and Cochranton on Thursday. So a couple of interesting non-region matches to close out the season for the Dragons as they prepare for the playoffs as well. But that'll do it for us here from War Memorial Field tonight. For Cody Bupp, this is Brian Hagberg on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, saying thank you so much for tuning in and enjoy your night.